family. I'm here at the Levine Museum of the New South, where Jim Leech is giving a talk tonight about civility.
He's at Samford today to give a talk in this room on the subject of civility.
My guest today shares that view. Jim Leech is the chairman of the National Endowment for the Humanities.
He's on a cross-country mission to bring civility back to American life and to end the divisive culture among our political leaders.
I think people at this time in American life want to take a deep breath and really think through the values that made us a great country, and then think through the challenges to our country that we want to have dealt with in ways that are constructive. And then I think people have to get involved. That anger should not lead one to so object to the political process that one doesn't participate. And anger should not lead in such a direction that one takes a violent approach to it. One should be so respectful of things that have gone well in our society that we work within those mechanisms to deal with the things that are going less perfect. Some people are turning more to churches. Fundamentalism is on the rise. But there is a sense that leaders are taking us apart more than bringing us together, and they want a greater sense of common purpose, and instead they're getting a sense of partisan purpose, or they're getting a sense of we're going to do this even though you don't, the public don't want us to, and so they're saying we want to be part of rather than left out of the system of decision making. This country has to come together to begin to speak and respect, and there's an aspect of respect that comes from going out of one's way to put oneself in someone else's shoes. Let's say one is very liberal. One should be very careful not to very much respect the Tea Party movement. That doesn't mean one necessarily should agree with it, but should respect it. And if you're the Tea Party movement, one should be very careful not to be so negative to a liberal mindset that one doesn't recognize that it has some real values in it. And the chances are, on an assortment of issues, these two groups, the liberal over here, the Tea Party person over here, they probably agree on 70% of the things that they are talking about. And so all I'm saying is Americans have to take a step back, have a sense of perspective, and literally kind of implicitly have a new social compact. I mean, that we as a country have one culture, but we as a country are a mosaic of subcultures. And we have to understand what these subcultures are and how we're changing and why we're changing, and then how we respect those changes. And to bring back a sense of respect is, I think, the goal.